What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Plus Money Sports Betting Podcast. My name is Q. You can follow me on all socials at Bets by Q. And of course, this podcast is brought to you by Black Sheep Betting, where it is a dog's world. Few links in the description. One is for the VIP. That's where I drop all of my official plays. It's designed for disciplined bettors with consistent unit sizing, those that are looking for month-over-month profitability, okay? Not a place for parlays, not a place for 10K challenges, just a place where value trumps volume. The second link, that's going to be for the free Discord chat. It is hosted by Will from the Double Fault Tennis Podcast. It's a place to hang out, share your bets, celebrate wins, cope with the losses. Closing in on 1,000 members now, building a winning community. Definitely come join us. It's absolutely free. We talk sports 24/7, 365, every hour of every single day. As we move into the clay swing and Roland Garros qualifiers, who usually find me in the tennis channel late at night, early in the morning. So you definitely want to be in there. If you want to have notifications on for me, go ahead and do that because I will be dropping some plays in there as well. All right. Before we jump into today's card, let's recap yesterday because, one of those nights where it just perfectly describes sports betting, all right? The Padres came through for us at plus 130. And they got the win against the Dodgers, but the Nationals lost in extra innings. Man, it was just brutal because, those extra inning losses they sting, man, because you're so close to cashing the ticket, and then one swing or a bullpen mistake, it flips everything. I hate the ghost runner rule, but, it is what it is. I think the Nationals lose 12-7, and it was a lot closer than what it looked like on the scoreboard at the end. And then, of course, the heartbreaker. Sabres fan here, and look, dude, it's rough being a Buffalonian, all right? That game was pain. We had the over in the biggest hockey game of my life, outside of, some of those Bills playoff runs, but not only do the Sabres lose, but the game stays under the total. We had a goal called back that would have set us up for success, but game goes to OT. Montreal wins it. Alex Newhook 3-2 is the final score there. So just one of those nights where the emotional investment is probably worth more than the bet itself. So if you watch that game, you know exactly what I mean if you're a Sabres fan. But that is sports betting, all right? We get to move forward. We stay disciplined. We're going to get back to finding value on the next slate. So let's get into today's card. First one here is I like the Brewers on the money line, minus 105, Jacob Mizorowski on the mound. Exactly the type of pitcher that I love backing before the market fully catches up. Raw stuff is absolutely ridiculous. Triple-digit velocity, elite strikeout upside. Hitters are going to look uncomfortable facing him. Doesn't really matter who it is. When you have a guy who can completely dominate an inning with swing and miss stuff, every game instantly becomes winnable because, he's able to neutralize the lineups by himself for stretches at a time. And really what I love about Milwaukee here in this spot, they don't need an explosive offense to support him, okay? They can manufacture runs, steal a base, play clean defense, and let the pitching carry them. That's a dangerous formula for opponents because the Brewers hand a lead to the bullpen. They become extremely difficult to chase down late in games. And then, another thing when you look at Mizorowski, it just doesn't seem like hitters have adjusted to him just being so dominant. So you're going to get a lot of players that are seeing him for the first time. Well, I guess not for the first time after playing the Cubs in a divisional matchup. But, this kid is jumping off the charts, okay? Fastball gets you just blows right by you. The slider tunnels beautifully off of the fastball. So, I think that Chicago is just going to have a really rough time in this one. I think defensively, the last few games have been really sloppy. So until the sports book start to adjust a little bit, I'm going to keep back in Mizorowski on the mound. He's hanging ace level stuff, but they're not giving him ace level prices. I think this one should be closer to minus 160, minus 170. So I'll take Milwaukee minus 108 on the money line. Lock it in for 1 unit, and I will see you at the counter. All right. Second play here that I like today is the San Diego Padres plus 135 over the Dodgers. All right. We got Griffin Canning on the mound. He's going to get the start. Yes, fading the Dodgers is always uncomfortable. Okay. Just based off the lineup itself, the team. I mean, they're a juggernaut team, but they're not playing like it right now, and the Padres are going to capitalize. We were on them last night because, look, divisional games at Petco are different. These matchups always feel like they're intense, they're more emotional, and Padres usually rise to the occasion at home. So I think Griffin Canning is a little better than his surface numbers suggest. There have been stretches in the season where his command and swing and miss stuff have looked really solid. I think, you got to bring your A game here against the Dodgers. He's going to be especially locked in. So when he's getting ahead in counts, the secondary pitches become a lot more effective than just the fastball. So he's capable of putting together quality innings against good lineups. And obviously, if you hand that ball to the bullpen, I mean, you're in for a rude awakening. I mean, this Padres bullpen is one of the best in baseball, if not the best. Obviously, they have the best closer in baseball, in Mason Miller. Just absolutely ridiculous. I mean, a closer with, true consideration for Cy Young is just absolutely insane. I mean, the Dodgers scored in the first inning last night, and we had them on the money line. The game ended up 1-0. All right. It's going to be sweaty. I think this angle has a lot of value. The Dodgers are one of those teams that, they naturally get. I don't know if you're going to catch the Dodgers as a dog against anybody all year. At least not right now. All right. It's one of those teams that they get naturally inflated in the market because casual bettors just love backing them. Can't blame them. They can create opportunities on the other side, especially when San Diego is at a home rivalry spot. Petco, one of the better home field environments in baseball when the crowd gets going. And, if the Padres can scratch across early runs like they did yesterday and force the Dodgers into the bullpen, I think this game becomes extremely live for San Diego because that Dodgers bullpen, it's their glaring weakness outside of like Ohtani not really hitting the ball right now, knock on wood. I hope he gets back to it, but not today. I also think that the Padres lineup is just built to create pressure. I mean, they don't always rely on the long ball. They can string together hits, extend innings, create very uncomfortable at-bats. So in a rivalry game, divisional matchup like this, the pressure matters because one defensive mistake here and one bullpen hiccup completely swings momentum. So if I had to rank the two plays, I just look the Padres here at plus 135. I'm gonna take it every single time. All right. So lock it in for 1 unit. Padres on the money line plus 135. I will see you at the counter. All right. 2 plays on the board today. We're on the Brewers money line against the Cubs with Jacob Mizorowski on the mound. We're also on the Padres on the money line at plus 135 for 1 unit against the Dodgers with Griffin Canning getting the start. So 2 plays on the board, 2 units in play. Good luck tonight. I'll be back here tomorrow with more plus money plays from around the sports world. As always, my name is Q from Black Sheep Betting, and I hope each and every one of you hit each and every one of your bets. Peace.